Today, we're diving into the world of making you better at sex. If you're looking to enhance your connection with your lady or elevate your sexual prowess, you're in the right place. In this video, we will explore 10 practical and insightful ways to make sure you're better in bed. From tips to talking about sex or understanding pleasures and desires, I've got you covered. Now, if you're new here, welcome, Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we discuss various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Tyler Chaffins, salute. First up on the list of 10 ways you can be better at sex, practice being an active listener. And when I'm talking about active listening, I'm not just talking about verbal listening. I'm talking about paying attention to nonverbal cues as well, maybe even primarily. You see, when you pay attention to these nonverbal cues, it's much easier to grasp your lady's desires, preferences, and boundaries. This heightened awareness allows you to respond more effectively, making it much more easily for you to create satisfying sexual experiences. What you really want to do is pay attention to how her body responds when you touch her in certain places, how she responds to different sexual rhythms. And one of the key things you have to pay attention to, just because it worked on Susie 6 months ago doesn't mean it's gonna work with your current partner. You have to pay attention to what works and doesn't work specifically for her. Do a lot of active listening. And one of the things that can work in conjunction with active listening is making sure you understand and know female anatomy. Knowing intimately female anatomy will definitely elevate your sexual skills. It makes it much easier for you to navigate erogenous zones. You know those areas that when you touch, kiss, and feel, these elicit pleasure and arousal. This knowledge allows you to engage in various activities that elicit pleasure much more readily. If you know more about a woman's body, specifically your woman's body, of course you're gonna know what to touch, and it helps in your communication about pleasure and comfort levels. When you're well-versed in female anatomy, you're much more in tune to her wants and needs. And this will promote a sense of trust and intimacy. And this knowledge can be the foundation of creating a mutually enjoyable sexual experience. Now, one of the things 9 out of 10 guys can stand to improve to get better in bed, increase health and fitness. You see, when you're at an optimal health and fitness level, it positively impacts your sexual performance all around. First up, regular exercise improves your cardiovascular system. This promotes better blood flow, which is crucial for achieving and maintaining powerful erection. And of course, when you're in better shape, one of the results, increased stamina and endurance. This means you can get in different positions and maintain those positions, making sex much better. Also, regular exercise releases endorphins, helping to reduce your stress level and your performance anxiety. Beyond the physical effects, improved health and fitness often makes you feel more confident. It can lead to you having a better body image, making you feel much more comfortable, leading to a better performance. What if you're someone who's looking to improve your sex life by adding a little bit of length and girth to your penis? I highly recommend you check out the products from today's video sponsor, Bathmate. Bathmate is the world's leading penis pump brand, and they're the first ones to develop a hydro penis pump using the power of water. By utilizing water pressure, Bathmate's hydro penis pumps develop penis size, improve stamina, increase the blood flow, and help improve overall penile health. And how do Bathmate's hydro pumps work? They use water pressure and a vacuum seal. To use the hydro pumps is very simple. You get into the shower or the bath, you fill the pump with warm water, insert your penis, and seal the pump to your body. You continue to build the vacuum pressure by pumping out the water. You look at using these penis pumps from Bathmate as part of an exercise routine. You want to do this for about 15 minutes a day, at least several times a week. Now, results will vary significantly from person to person, but most Bathmate customers have reported improved confidence, interest in improvement, whether we're talking about length or girth. And this is only after a couple of months of usage. And when you're talking about standing behind the product, Bathmate definitely does that. When you order a penis pump directly from Bathmate, if in the first 60 days after purchase, you're not completely satisfied, Bathmate will give you a full refund. So if you're looking for a way to get a bit of an advantage when it comes to length, girth, and sexual performance, I highly recommend you hit that link in the description and grab one of the hydro pumps from the world's leading brand when it comes to penis pumps, Bathmate. One of the things most guys, especially when we're younger, need to focus on more foreplay. The more you concentrate on foreplay, you're setting the foundation for heightened intimacy and arousal. you have to keep in mind, women take a longer time to become aroused. Unlike us guys that's usually ready to go at the drop of a dime, women need more time. They need much more kissing, petting, emotional connection. More foreplay gives the woman time to be more physically, emotionally, and mentally ready. The foreplay allows her to get much more prepared for the main event, and oftentimes will lead to better and more intense orgasms. And also, focusing on foreplay allows you to accommodate for the variability between woman to woman when it comes to arousal time and needs. Make sure you concentrate on that foreplay if you want to be better at sex, giving her time to be ready mentally and physically. A sleeper tip that can help you be better at sex: practicing relaxation techniques. You see, a lot of guys who aren't as good at sex as they would like to be, it's because of stress and anxiety. By practicing different techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing exercises, it allows you to relax and helps alleviate some of that performance anxiety a lot of guys suffer from. Whether we're talking about meditation, progressive muscle relaxation, all of these lead to the ability to be more focused and present in the moment. Not to mention, stress reduction leads to better blood flow. You know the thing that's key to a great erection? Cultivating a relaxed state can lead to increased confidence, reduced anxiety, and a better sexual performance. Next up is a crucial key for all guys, but especially for ones that have been in relationships for a significant amount of time. You'll be better at sex if you focus on variety. One of the things that can kill the buzz when it comes to your sex life, especially when you've been with your woman for a while: monotony. Exploring different techniques, positions, and intimate activities allows for both partners to discover each other's sexual preferences and imagination. Introducing new elements into your sexual routine can heighten arousal and can lead to a more spontaneous and organic sex life. Including diverse and varied sexual positions and activities creates a more exciting, enjoyable, and a more sustainable sexual connection. And a key element when it comes to variety is my next tip. You have to be open to exploring experimentation. And what's really important about this tip is allowing both partners, you and her, to talk about things you might not have been comfortable sharing when you first started. But as the intimacy and trust is built, you can go outside your comfort zone. You can talk about different desires and boundaries you might not know about each other. This helps foster better communication, a deeper bond, and better intimacy because it provides an environment for vulnerability and openness. Not only do you need to discuss untalked about desires, also talk about boundaries. If there's some new things she wants to try that you're not with it, let her know, and vice versa as well. But if you are open to experimentation, both you and her, this can be a game changer that can ignite or reignite passion and excitement. One of the key tips a lot of us guys can use to be better at sex: focus on pleasure and not the end goal. A lot of times guys go into sex thinking about the end. Am I gonna make her have an explosive orgasm? Am I gonna hit it for 45 minutes to an hour? Your aim is good, you just need to change your target. You should be focused on pleasure. This approach encourages a deeper level of intimacy. It means that you're enjoying moment by moment. It allows you to better pay attention to your partner's needs and desires, and your own as well. You want to make sure you're focusing on different sensations, different feeling. You see, the problem is a lot of times women won't have an orgasm anyway. So why are you focusing on an end goal that might not be achieved most times? And then another benefit of focusing on pleasure, it can help reduce some of your performance anxiety. If you can enjoy every kiss, every touch, it allows you to be much more in tune with what's going on and not worrying about if you're getting a job done. My next piece of advice when it comes to being better at sex connects to an earlier tip. The one about having and engaging in more foreplay. I want you to focus on taking your time. What's the rush, Playboy? When you rush through intimate moments, it heightens anxiety and can reduce the enjoyment for both you and her. And when you take your time, whether it's the first time or the 10th time you guys are having some intimate fun, it allows you to build a deeper connection, and you're much more likely to get a grasp of her desires and preferences. And an unhurried approach not only builds intimacy, it heightens arousal and anticipation. Not to mention, taking your time ensures that both people feel valued and prioritized. This helps build a sense of trust, which is essential for sexual enjoyment. Next up is a key tip for my know-it-all guys. Take the time to let your pride down and talk. You see, one of the most important things you can do to be better at sex is talk to your woman about it. you might not be as good or as bad as you think you are. By setting aside that precious male ego, you'll do what you really want to do. Get better results. If you want to be better at sex, especially if you have this particular woman you want to please, what better way than getting the right answers from the horse's mouth? Without asking direct questions and engaging in great open communication, you may never know what works and doesn't work. One of the things a lot of us need to do, especially my real confident guys, let the pride down. Chill on the I'm the expert swordsman guy. I've been doing this for a while. I know what works. You have to keep in mind that pleasurable sex, especially when it comes to the ladies, is not a one-size-fits-all thing. Just like with anything in life, the best way to get things done is effective communication. And that includes if you want to be better at sex.